welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be reacting to India could be the first to land on the moon's South Pole. We're Let Me's family.
Yes,
I'm Erin. I'm Sunshine.
I'm Amanda Savage.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Dan.
And make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to join our family.
I like it. So, we should show you guys. We should do like a studio tour at some point. At some point, we should probably clean up like the water bottle, the Indian snacks we have, the extra batteries and the extra cords, and do like a studio tour for you guys. But the words are literally like this small, way far away for a big man. So that's kind of far away. That's kind of far away. Mom can barely read it from there. Can you read it, Mom?
It's true, barely.
Yeah. So, but we are excited to do this. India just launched their rocket. And so it's a big deal, and we need to follow up on our last video earlier this week, teaching us about their space research center, right? So let's check this out. A lot of people have been asking for this, and I think it's hot right now because the rocket is flying through the air right now. Here we go.
Much of what we know about our solar system's past is still shrouded in mystery. How did it form? What did it look like? And how did Earth evolve to be what we know and love today? Scientists believe that some of those answers might be lurking on the surface of our most familiar neighbor, the moon. And now the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, is next to launch their lunar mission. And if successful, India will be the first country to land on the moon's south pole. The moon actually carries the undisturbed record of the solar system's chaotic beginnings, making this hunk of rock a prime destination for exploration. But it hasn't been easy to get
good
there.
at fake images, it's hard to tell what's real.
Yeah.
And ISRO's mission, called Chandrayaan 2, will get to the moon riding India's most powerful rocket, the geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle Mark III. Standing at roughly 43 meters tall and 4 meters wide, this vehicle is designed to carry over 4,000 kilograms of payload into geosynchronous transfer orbit, and over twice that amount into low Earth orbit. But this will be its first trip to our lunar friend. Chandrayaan 2 isn't ISRO's first pursuit to the moon. Back in 2008, they launched Chandrayaan 1, which consisted of just a single orbiter. But that little spacecraft helped confirm the presence of water on the moon, including water ice, or hydroxyl molecules.
That's pretty cool. That's it, mapping it.
North and South Pole regions. The presence of such a resource like water could help us with future deep space exploration technologies, like a mission to Mars, or even building a sustainable environment for a moon base.
That'd be cool.
But before we dive into
I would go on vacation to the moon.
Would you go to the moon?
Yeah. What the moon has
We'd be gone for months, so we might need
clearance.
The South Pole
Clearance from school.
is a special place,
And
since
work.
water ice is observed to be nestled in craters
But if there
that
was
are
school and
permanently
work
shadowed.
There.
and
These craters are known
on
to
the
never
moon,
reach above
there'd be no reason not to go.
There's
Well,
negative 25,
and may
250
harbor
degrees
up to several
Celsius.
100 million tons of water ice. To optimize such a treasure trove of material, the Chandrayaan 2 mission is composed of a lot more than its predecessor.
Unlike its predecessor Chandrayaan 1, which has just an orbiter, this has a orbiter lander rover configuration. It has a suite of instruments on all these 3 platforms.
So this is a big mission, consisting of an orbiter, a lander module called Vikram, named after the father of the Indian space program, and a 6-wheeled rover named Pragyan, meaning wisdom in Sanskrit. All these parts will carry a series of payloads unique to their platform to study the lunar topography, seismography, mineral identification and distribution, surface chemical composition, and temperatures of the moon. And all these aspects are important, since there are different kinds of water ice ISRO is looking for.
If you see the planetary system, you have mainly 3 different types or sources of water. The one is from the endogenic processes, which are primordial in nature. And the second is from external sources like asteroid and cometary impacts. The third is in situ production of water or hydroxyl components. So moon is really interesting because now it has been established that on the moon we have these 3 different kinds of water present, which is like exceptional, but we don't know how they interact with each other and how.
I only thought there was one type of water.
Complete process.
That's pretty cool.
This is way over my head.
Yes.
I just nod and smile.
Aboard the orbiter, and it can help identify this process.
So Chandrayaan 2 has 2 frequency radar instrument, which is like completely new. It operates at L and S bands, that are 23 centimeter and 12 centimeter respectively. If you combine these two measurements taken at these different wavelengths, you can have a depth profile of the surface. So the chief idea is to differentiate between rough terrains along with the terrains containing water ice.
So while the orbiter takes to the skies to map water ice beneath the surface, the Pragyan rover is blasting topsoil with lasers, searching for concentrations of elements that could have been a part of a magma ocean from 4 billion years ago.
One works on alpha particle X-ray emission and fluorescence spectroscopy. So you
better land in the right space so your ramp works, right?
Yes.
X-ray fluorescence and X-ray emission spectrum. And the other payload, which is the LIBS, is laser-induced spectroscopy. So you use laser to shoot the surface and then characterize the plasma.
Okay, well right about now you're probably wondering how will we be getting any of this information back to us? Well, this is where our Vikram lander comes in. Vikram will be in communication with Pragyan, and anything the rover finds will be reported back to the Earth via the Indian Deep Space Network. The orbiter will operate independently with the IDSN, so the team can contact it no matter where it is in its orbit. So all in all, this is a complicated and highly impressive endeavor from the ISRO team. While the scientific findings of this mission will have vital future implications for space exploration, this is also a major mission for ISRO.
Yes.
It will showcase their innovative engineering as they continue to make international headlines as a sustainable and reliable agency. In their latest achievement, they sent 104 satellites into orbit on a single
That's
rocket,
amazing.
Yeah.
beating out the previous title held by Russia by nearly 3 times over. This is one of many missions that ISRO is planning to explore space. And if Chandrayaan 2 lands on the moon in September 2019, the whole world will be waiting to see what this mission will bring. There are so many
That'd be
things
pretty
to
cool,
get
huh?
into about this mission and many of ISRO's other projects. But if you want to know more, let us know in the comments below. And if you like this episode, make sure to
That's
tune
pretty
in to
cool.
Discovery's
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
That was amazing. But my favorite part was how the lander thing can give it all of its information to the Earth.
Yeah, because
That's really cool. I thought I was going to have to go all the way back to Earth and then they would take all the
And bring
information.
it with it, yeah.
My favorite part was seeing the robot drive off the ramp.
that's pretty cool, huh?
My what stood out to me would probably be that ISRO thought of like everything. Like they're like, hey, we don't want it to come back. We want it to just send us the information, and that they can take the information from like all over its orbit, and that's so cool. And like it's really good that they thought about that.
So I wonder the useful life of it. They didn't talk about that, but I know that as NASA sent stuff, satellites out to the moon or to Mars, there is a end date in mind. You know, this is going to work for 10 years, you know. And so I wonder how long this is actually supposed to work. Because it's kind of cool because hopefully, generally, you should be able to send it commands. So after it does its first laundry list of 20 things it's supposed to do, then you can say, oh, well, now we learned this, so let's go test this other thing we didn't even think about, you know. So I wonder that, but I like the video. I like that they had experts in the field talking about it. Now, they're talking way over my head, but they were talking about it, which is cool. What do you think, Mom?
That was actually my favorite part. I like that they had the scientists talk, and like Dad said, not like I understood everything they were talking about, but it kind of gives you perspective of the amazing things that are going to be learned from this mission to see how important it is to them.
Yes.
We would love to know what you thought about this video, but YouTube has turned off our comments. So we invite you to find us on Instagram or go over to our community page and leave us your thoughts there. We are Life Meets Family. We post videos on YouTube every day. If you'd like to join our family, just hit that subscribe button down below, and we will see you tomorrow.
High five.
Bye! Make sure you do daily up, tap, ting, tong. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm scared for
Not excited about having people watch me.
So who won the challenge?
Me.
Me.